house. York Regional Police identified Mohammed Mehdi Amin Sadiqi as the victim of a suspected homicide. The 15-year-old who went by Mehdi Amin was found dead in his townhouse last Wednesday afternoon, a police spokesman said. Police have not identified a suspected motive in Amin's killing, and a spokesman would only say on Friday that investigations will look at everything. Investigators will take any piece of information, any little tip, anything, and investigate that thoroughly. This is said the guy in the interview. Sergeant SCGT is sergeant, I assume. Sergeant, yeah. Sergeant Andy Patenden said in an interview. I was just gonna skip through that because I didn't know what the SGGT means, but then it just clicked. Maybe sergeant. But as far as what they have looked at or what connections they've drawn or anything with regards to motive, that is something that we wouldn't release as part of an ongoing investigations. Investigators are particularly interested in video footage from Amin's townhouse complex where Patenden said closed circuit cameras are plentiful. They also want to know what happened to Amin's vehicle, a black Honda CR-V, which was not found at the crime scene. Amin, a construction worker, a former member. Okay, here comes. Former member of the Iranian Canadian Congress, has been active on social media in recent years. He attended political rallies against the Islamic Republic, calling for the overthrow of the clergy-dominated establishment in Iran. Guys, make sure, like I'm saying, a lot of you are jumping to conclusions. Please all make sure that make sure we're skeptical. Skeptical, everyone. Skeptical. We do not know for sure. We're just guessing right now, okay? Don't let your biases against any group of people or any country or any government be like, oh, I know what's happening. We're just looking at this skeptically, okay? So this guy was a political activist against the Islamic Republic, and he's now dead in his own house. Okay? So even if you, in your house and your door, you have in your private, that's kind of scary that they managed to actually come into your house. Even it's not like he was outside or somebody just showed up. He was in his own home. Hamed Ismailion, the spokesman for the Association of Victims of Flight 752, said that he had recently received death threats. Okay, so he has recently got death threats. Toronto police have not yet released a report on the possible motive, manner, and perpetrators involved in the murder. Still in a post, guys, I'm gonna go and do some analysis after this about Iran's involvement around the world, okay? So bear with me, okay? Still in a post on his Facebook on Thursday, October 22nd, the Toronto-based dentist Hamed Ismailion wrote, if the footprints of a foreign government... Oh, wow, this is actually before. This was October 22nd. And this happened, where is the date? Okay, so this was before. October 22nd, the Toronto-based dentist Hamed Ismailion wrote, if the footprints of a foreign government found in the murder... Oh, okay, no, it's after. Found in the murder of Mehdi Amin, it would appear that the Islamic Republic's Greco-Roman experts are... What? Greco-Roman experts are on the move again. Greco-Roman experts refer to the Iranian hitmen who assassinate Iranian dissidents across the globe. Yep. By the way, the Islamic Republic does have a history of killing, like they have assassins around the world, and they do kill Iranian dissidents around the world. So that is a thing. And this guy was active against the Islamic Republic, and he was afraid of death threats, and now he's dead. Okay, that's all we know. Okay. Let me see. Syriam is saying, but you're a rebel to the Ayatollah's regime. That's why I'm trying to create a system in Atheist Republic that if I ever get removed, Atheist Republic continues without me. Okay, that is why I'm doing that. That's why I'm trying to come up with a structure that Atheist Republic will become self-governed. Let's go. So yeah, Greco-Roman experts refer to Iranian hitmen who assassinate Iranian dissidents across the globe. God damn it! So these are. So okay guys, if I'm ever taken out, I don't know if it's going to be Hindutva or Greco-Roman experts or some Sunnis who are offended by my blasphemy against Muhammad. I don't know. Like it has to be like a mystery. Um, okay. Who's this? Ismailion, who has played a pivotal role in informing and coordinating the families of the victims of the Ukrainian plane crash in recent months, says he has seen hateful messages, suspicious cars, strange communications, and death threats, but he is not scared of confronting the killers hired by Iran. God damn, these activists are like all have balls of steel. So and that's why they all. Never mind. Kaveh Shahrouz, a Toronto-based lawyer and human rights activist who knew Amin, called for a thorough investigation, saying many in the Iranian Canadian community feel unsafe. I hope that the authorities take the concerns of the community seriously. I hope they do. By the way, this is usually if this is an assassination by the Islamic Republic, is meant to create this sense of fear. Like they sometimes assassinate just one person just so that the other people are just know that we're here. Like just know that just because you're outside of Iran's borders doesn't mean we can't reach you. Usually that's the message. Even if it turns out to be that this was not politically motivated, I hope that our security agencies understand the fear that we live with. Because, we're fighting back against a regime that has no hesitation in using violence against its critics, either at home or abroad. The Iranian Foreign Ministry, yeah, that is scary. Who said that? Yeah. Qasim is saying that is scary, yeah. The Iranian Foreign Ministry has not yet responded to the allegations. However, the Iranian government has played an active role in... Okay, this is key. This is the key part, okay? This is why we're suspicious, okay? This we know for sure. The Iranian government has played an active role in assassinating and threatening dissidents abroad over the past 4 decades. And I'm going to show you some of that, okay? And just going to show you some of that. Oh, wow. Actually, I didn't know that there's a link here as well. Based on the data collected by the U.S. Department of State, the Iranian regime has been responsible for as many as 360 targeted assassinations in other countries. Guys, this is government data, okay? Since coming to power in 1979. So in the past 40 years, let me read that one more time. Based on the data collected by the U.S. Department of State, the Iranian regime has been responsible for as many as 360 targeted assassinations, not in Iran, in other countries. Okay. Iranian diplomatic personnel has repeated. Okay, so guys, remember every time we say like, okay, yeah, Hindutva is crazy and all that stuff, and they're coming after us, and they're taking down our Twitter accounts, and they're making derogatory images of our family. As much as we complain about that, as much as that deserves highlighting, okay, the Hindutva have not yet, as far as I know, have not yet done 360 targeted assassinations outside of India's borders, okay? It hasn't yet gotten to that level. Maybe not even one, actually. Okay? So just keep things in perspective. Like, again, this doesn't mean that we shouldn't highlight them. This doesn't mean that we shouldn't go after them. But just for you to understand, and this is just one country, okay? We're talking about the Islamic Republic of Iran, and we're talking outside of their borders. So we're not even talking about the astronomical level of crimes that they committed inside of their borders against the dissidents, okay? Because that is a huge, big number. We're talking one Islamic country. We're talking outside of their borders, okay? So we're not even including Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Bangladesh, like every Pakistan, Afghanistan. We're not including those right now. Just one goddamn Islamic countries. Just to give you guys some perspective, okay? Just to perspective. But okay. Iranian diplomatic personnel has repeatedly been implicated in assassinations abroad, as evidenced by arrest warrants, judicial and police investigations, intelligence services, and witness reports. A fact sheet said in May 2020. What? A fact sheet said in the State Department website.